Audience feedback is an integral factor to any media product. It allows the target audience for the product to give feedback that may not be of a professional level, but instead will give a personal opinion based on their own tastes. I used surveys for my audience research. I created the survey and attached it to Facebook posts along with the link to the music video and sent them to several pop punk Facebook groups in order to gain large-scale feedback. Unfortunately, while I did this, there was no incentive for anybody to complete the survey, and so I only gained 4 responses. I also did a private screening of the draft so that I could get first-hand feedback from my peers who understand media and could give more constructive feedback. Pros of using a survey: you can get feedback from masses of people, and you can get feedback from a diverse group. Cons: people may not complete the survey, people may not give helpful answers, or the answers can be inappropriate, as I found in my surveys. Pros of doing a private screening: 1. You know you will gain feedback, as people at the private screening audience will be giving you the feedback by only showing my survey to groups that will contain
you can pick and choose who is in your screening.
Most notably, I joined several Facebook groups containing pop punk target audience to get first-hand feedback. The people who are fans
in
of
the
the
private
genre.
screening may
I
not
also made
always
sure
be
that
in
in
your
my
target
private screenings,
audience
I
due
contained
to
people that are
time
studying media at
restrictions.
A-level, so that I could get feedback
2.
from
They
people
may
who
give you
understand
feedback based on personal
terminology and
preference
theory.
rather than
From my
actual
audience
media
feedback, I learned
knowledge.
that during the course of the video, I should use a lot less in terms of editing, as at some points I used 4+ videos overlapping, and this caused audience to not be able to tell what was happening as there was too much going on at once. I needed to cut to the timing of the music, so that means that if the timing of the song was 110 beats per minute, I would have to make sure that the footage cut after every bar. This made a good impact on my final production, as had I not been informed of this through audience feedback, then my video would not have been in time and wouldn't have looked as appealing as it did. What I learned about audience feedback during this process is that audience feedback is vital to creating a good product. It is important for any forms of audience feedback to be distributed to a large number of people. Feedback surveys and private screenings, there would not be enough feedback to make informed decisions on what should be done to improve the product. Due to being able to gain audience feedback, I was able to take on board the specific things that audience have said and made improvements based on them. For example, had I not been told in audience feedback to not use the ghost effect with more than 2 videos, it would have made the performance footage in the chorus hard to view. If I was to do my audience feedback again, I would most likely do more private screenings over surveys, as when I do surveys, I struggled to get people to fill out the surveys as they had no incentive to do so. I would also try to make my private screenings contain more people from my target audience, so that I could get feedback from people that were present in the genre but also knowledgeable when it comes to media theory.